So for those of you that don't know and are longtime viewers of this channel, I mean long time, like I've been doing this for super long. I used to do this segment on my show, basically occurred at the end of the month, called Papa's Pickups. And that's basically what we're gonna be doing today, but it's been a while since I've done Papa's Pickups, and I've picked up way more cards in the past since the last episode. So I'm just gonna be going over like the recent stuff that I've gotten, things that I've found that were very cool, things that I've been collecting. As people may know, I do collect a lot, and I don't really get rid of a lot of cards. I usually just kind of get them and then just kind of keep them until I feel like I need to get rid of them, but that doesn't really happen too much. So I'm going to show you what I've been picking up recently. It is a lot of cards to go through, but it's not just cards. So if those of you that saw my very recent video, I took to my last LA Regional Sprite, but I had also picked up this YCS tour guide mat while I was there, and I love tour guide. It's not tour guide, sorry, it's a tour bus, but it's the same tour guide that we all know and love. But I picked up this mat just for just collector's sake, and I really do enjoy this mat a lot, but that's what we're going to be recording on today. As for cards, there's a lot to go through, so it's not all of this that's in here. It's basically just these two stacks of cards, and I could show you guys more, but I honestly don't want to gather all the cards that were combined from like the last time I did Papa's Pickups, but it is these two stacks of cards, so we are going to go ahead and show off the first one. So just to get a better close-up look, we do have 3 Witch's Strike that I invested in. I did have Ultras for like the longest time, but I opted to just upgrade to Secrets finally, and yeah, these cards are very beautiful, and I don't know, maybe one day we'll see this card in the format. Right now the format is not it for Witch's Strike, but who knows, maybe we'll see it one day. I also invested in 3 copies of Unending Nightmare Secret Rares. I have been a really big fan of this card for a very long time, and who knows, maybe when we get Electromite Bat, this card might see a little bit more play, but it's kind of cool against like the Draco Slayer deck, I guess, but I'm never going to play it for Draco Slayer because I just don't feel like you need to. This is just a really cool card to have on standby, and if you don't have any, I'd suggest you get some. I picked up another copy of Ecclesia. I did have 1, but now I have 2. I picked up Ecclesia just because I had opted to just try and play Trap Eldritch again, and with like cards like Garuda, cards like Punishment, I just felt like playing the Eldritch deck would be like a cool idea. It wasn't. The deck was really bad, so I'm still on Sprite, but having the extra Ecclesia is very nice. I have a bunch of like extra deck cards here. I picked up a Secret Rare First Ed Big Eye, and then a Secret Rare First Ed Draco Stack, basically for your rank 7 decks. I really do enjoy these cards a lot. They're very sentimental to me because like when I first started first started playing Yu-Gi-Oh, these cards were really big in the format, and well, now I just have them at their nicest rarity. So there's that. And don't get me started on the Big Eye ulti, like we always play the Secret, we never play the ulti, sorry. For some Dark Rebellions, I have a Secret Rare First Ed New Challenger Dark Rebellion, and then a Secret First Ed Invasion of Vengeance Dark Requiem. Again, just for collector's sake, I don't really see a need to play these cards anytime soon. I just have these because they look nice, and I really do enjoy these cards a lot. Same reasoning, basically when I started playing the game, these cards are really good. Requiem not so much, but like Dark Rebellion was definitely up there. It was basically your way of getting rid of problematic cards in the format, but yeah, really cool cards. Another cool card at the time was Steel Sword and Brooch when I started playing. I just ended up picking up one of these because, again, same reasoning, I really like this card. I would use this against Inferno matchups, basically anything that summons level 5 or higher, but this card's really good. Toad, you've seen this in my Sprite list in the past. I did pick up a Secret Rare First Ed one. Some of these cards that I'm going to show you, you've probably already seen on the channel at least a few times, but again, it's just been a while since I've been able to show you guys what I have picked up. But I picked up a Secret Rare Toad because I did plan on playing this for the entire Sprite format, and I basically did. I did summon this bad boy quite a few times, and I've resolved it plenty of other times, but I did like the Secret Rare Toad, and much like as everyone should, it's a very beautiful card, so why not get one? I've also been collecting some Hidden Arsenal secrets, so I have the Trish, DeLorean, and then a Nat Beast. I basically have been going for like the older style of the Hidden Arsenal cards. I really do like these ones a lot. I've never actually personally owned a DeLorean, so like when I saw it, I kind of just wanted to get it because I really like the artwork on this card. If it'll focus. Yeah, so I really do love the artwork on this card. It's very, very beautiful, and it just something I'm probably never going to summon ever, but it's really cool nonetheless. Nat Beast, because we are probably going to be getting the Nat Beast Shizu deck somewhere in the near future, so this is just a cool card to have. and of course Trishula, because Trishula is Trishula. I managed to pick up 2 more copies of Garura. I really think this card is very, very good. I mean, much like everyone else does, it's very popular in the format. It's your generic super poly target right now. It benefits you so much. Being able to get that extra draw, the battle increase, like, it's really good. I really do like these cards, and I just felt like I should have multiples of them, especially if I was playing the Trap Eldritch deck, which I just never got around to. Then we just have some more random cards. Secret Rare Pot of Avarice I just picked up just to have it. I really wanted the super, but I mean, the secret looks fine too. I upgraded my Cosmic Cyclones. Again, you've probably seen these on the channel, but I upgraded my Ultra Cyclones to the secret Dark Illusion Cyclones. I really do just enjoy this artwork much better. I mean, artwork as if like the artwork changed. I do like this rarity a lot better, I should say. Who doesn't like a good old secret rare? I mean, this is a really good card too, and it's very popular in the format with Runic Sprite being a deck, so I just thought might as well have the nicest rarity to go with it. I picked up 3 copies of Ultimate Slayer as well. Same reasoning with the Eldritch like idea. I wanted to basically just pay like Pure Trap Eldritch, where I just relied on sending cards to the graveyard to generate you advantage, but I've never gotten around to actually playing this card yet. I do just have them in my arsenal, but I have never activated or resolved this card, so just 3 of those. This is a really cool card that I like, Kirakara Divincarnate. I don't really know how to say it, but the regional map for this card is really sick, but like also this card is like kind of good. It's like a diet Nibiru, like probably great value Nibiru in my opinion, but I really do like the artwork of this card. Who knows, like maybe one day this card will go up in price, but for the most part, I really do just enjoy looking at it. Very nice. Here's for some nice rarity. We have 3 copies of Secret Rare First Edition Triple Tactics Talons from Rise of the Duelists. I did have Ultras for the longest time. I used to have Secrets a very long time ago when you were first watching my channel, like probably like my first binder video, I did have Secret Rare First Eds. I ended up getting rid of them because there was no organized play, so I just picked up Ultras when the Megatons came out. And then now I felt like it was a good time to upgrade back to my secrets. And basically, that's what happened. So I really do like this card a lot. I do play it a lot in the current format, and I just really enjoy playing Talons. So fight me. Something that's been very popular in the format has been Wind Up Kitten, thanks to Joshua Schmidt for playing it. I mean, granted, a lot of players played Wind Up Kitten that weekend, but Wind Up Kitten has a very like good mainstay in Sprite right now, in my opinion. This card basically just being able to bounce cards back to the hand, bounce it back to the deck, basically not triggering the Mirror Jades or triggering the Kikalos. Very good stuff, but I really do like Wind Up Kitten. I play it in basically every Sprite build that I play now because it is just that good. And now in terms of the new set, Darkwing Blast that just recently came out, I do have 2 copies of Destructive Daruma Karma Cannon. I really do think this card is really good. I'm still waiting on my 3rd to show up, but I do have 2 copies of it for right now. I really do like this card a lot though. I think in the future it will have some very good usages. The Pistol cards came out, so we have 3 Magnemite. I only have 2 Duraswarm. I'm still waiting on my 3rd. I do have the Saraniers as well, but that card is just not really as good as these ones because I don't utilize it for its like full effect. But I do have 3 copies of the Saranier as well. But these cards are really broken in the format right now. Like as soon as these came out, these became a mainstay in the format because of how good they are against like Tier Element, how good they are against Sprite, basically just any other light and dark based deck. They basically act as DD Crows for those that don't know, but they're really solid and they perform very well. This is like randomly a $10 super rare, so the fact that this is worth more than some of the secret rares in the set is kind of concerning, but these cards are very broken. Another card that I'm waiting for the rest to show up is Fenrir. Fenrir is very amazing in this format as well, basically acting as like more removal, kind of like a Pankratops. It just baits a lot of like very problematic cards, but I do have 2 more showing up soon, and when I do have the other 2, expect this to be played in a lot of decks. I really do like this card a lot though. And then just for some links from the set, we do have the Muckracker from the Underworld, the World Seas Atlantis, and of course we have the Sprite Sprint. You have to play the Sprint, I guess. I didn't play it in my LA list because I didn't really focus on utilizing this card as much because it just didn't really have anything to send off of it other than like Capsule or Wind Up Kitten. But it was fine. I mean, like, it was fine without it. I never really missed it during the event, but now I just have a Sprite Sprint just in case. Okay, so now for this one, I believe this one is Deck Cores, if I'm not mistaken. There's definitely a lot of cards to go through on this one, but I mean, granted, this will be the end of it, but it is a fat stack of cards. So going into the first deck list, of course, we have Runic. So this deck basically came out of like my video It came out at the worst timing where I told you guys not to play this deck, and then it ended up winning YCS Utrecht. So thanks a lot, Joshua. I really do appreciate it for letting people come to my channel and tell me how wrong I was. So I'm just kidding, of course. That's all just a joke. But yes, I do have like all the runic stuff. I didn't know what really to play with other than Sprite. I don't really know like if I want to play with anything else going forward. It's probably just here for Sprite. I don't really want to like venture too far out with these cards, because there was one thing that I just didn't feel comfortable with these cards was skipping the battle phase. And when people are so predominantly into going into time, and then you don't get to declare attacks or anything, it does suck. Yugioh is actually just a boss though, not being once per turn, being able to search the field spell. But also like not only that, but just all these cards are really, really good. They all have their perfect usages, don't get me wrong. But again, just the whole non-battle phase thing just kind of turned me off to the idea of this deck. And who knows, maybe one day I'll go ahead and give it a try, but as of right now, I'm good. Another deck core that I picked up is Trickstar. With the light stage now being at 3, I did end up getting basically a lot of Trickstar stuff. So I do have 3 Candina, 3 Corabane, only 2 Licorice, I'm still waiting on the other one, and then 1 Lilybell, I'm also still waiting on the other ones of those. 3 copies of the light stage, of course. I've actually had these for a very long time, basically since light stage went to 1 in the first place. I do have 3 rare reincarnations, but don't get me wrong, I'm going to get secrets eventually. Just hasn't been in my priorities right now because I just feel like other cards are better than the reincarnation, and I'm not really venturing into playing pure Trickstar right now. So when I do though, maybe I'll have the deck all nice and maxed out for you. But I do like the Trickstar cards a lot. They do generate a lot of good advantage, and hell, Droll and Reincarnation is definitely this card's best combo still. Especially like with people like searching so much in the current format, I still feel like people that do want to play Trickstar can, because the deck is just so powerful. And of course, rounding it off, we have the last deck core. We have Tri-Brigade. I was going to play these with Sprite, and I was for a little bit, and then I was really having a decent time with it. Not really my playstyle. I don't really like these cards too much. I mean, they're really good, don't get me wrong, but I was just never really a big fan of playing the Tri-Brigade cards in general. I never really wanted to play against them in the first place when they were popular in the other formats. But I don't know. I really do like how it works with Sprite. But what I don't like is the whole like having to put cards back to resolve other effects. It never really was my cup of tea with this deck, and I just feel like there's other Sprite variants that you could play that are just better. But I do have Tri-Brigade just in case I want to like toy with it in the future. Who knows, maybe this card will come back into the format again and it'll be a lot better. But yeah, guys, that's going to go ahead and do it for the pickups this time. I think I want to like go ahead and like come back to like doing this every month or so, just because there is definitely a lot of cards that I do pick up and a lot of like cards that I'm going to keep picking up in the future. But who knows, if you guys want to see a return of Papa's pickups, just let me know in the comment section down below. And until next time, this has been Papa, and I will catch you all in my next video. Take care, everyone.